Welcome back, everybody. Episode 4 of Mini Chat with me, Ludwig. So good to have you here. Last week, we talked about setting the criteria for your method book. In today's episode, we're going to talk about composing appropriate music for the skill level or the issue that's at hand. Now, do you remember we asked the students to learn Twinkle Twinkle Little Star? They could find middle C, but they couldn't locate the G. So I want to walk you through some steps on perhaps how to build to that. All right. All right, let me introduce to you book 3 of our method book. So here we go straight into introducing skips. Once again, use basic language that the student will understand and then throw in some terminology after you've made the explanation. So when the notes move through the stave, they move by step or by skip. This distance between the two notes is known as an interval. So use this opportunity to sit with them, find steps and find skips on the piano and also on the stave. All right. Now, if we go down to the piece of music that we write, it's appropriate to that. We will assume that they already understand these landmark notes, C and G, but they don't know these notes in the middle. And that's okay, because all we're wanting to train them to do is how to move by skip and move by step. So once this is composed, you can take this as an opportunity to have them find the thirds, the skip, sorry, or the steps. So Simon, where's the skip? Right here, Mr. T. Good man. And how do you know it's a skip? Because the notes are on lines, a line and a line, excuse me, or a space and a space, depending on what you've taught them so far. What about notes that move by step? These ones. And how do you know that? Because the notes move by space, line, right? So it makes it very easy if you already know the parameters, they're clear, and that's what makes up your piece of music. It makes it easy to follow and easy to identify. What if we jump to chapter 3? Because now they understand what a skip is. You can teach them what a fourth is. So it's a skip plus a step. So have them drawing skips and then have them adding one note extra as a step to make a fourth. So they can identify that. Check. Now we're getting a little bit more advanced. We'd like to introduce them what a dyad is. So a dyad is two notes being played at the same time. In this case, we're introducing them C and G. So if our math is correct, the piece that we're going to see has steps, skips, fourths, and also dyad of a fifth in the bass. What do you know? Here we go. And so you're going to use the same idea as we did earlier, right? Make sure that they understand how to identify thirds and fourths, identify where the fifth is in the bass, and then after that, get them to write these out. So practice writing it out with them, or even copy what's in the music, right? Can you tell me in measure 2, what kind of an interval is that? It's a fourth. Can you draw it out for me? Of course you can, right? So this is just a little quick run through on how to write music that's appropriate to the criteria that you set, all right? Composing appropriate compositions for your student. I hope that helps. Have a wonderful rest of the week, and we'll see you again next week for episode 5. Take care, everybody.